All right, I'm gonna check the feed first.
All right, I'm back. Put up on the TV. All right, so I said we good. All right, Shalom, Shalom. All right, brothers from Great Millstone, Charlotte, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kwafadash. So before we get started with this lesson, we want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bashim Kwafadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and that rule well. The peace and salutation to the elect that's out here labored in all truth and sincerity. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, so pretty much in this lesson, as you see the title, we're going to go into the ones that you're not allowed to speak about, all right, which we know that these Edomites, the G word, I'm about to start out already, the G word, all right, these elites, man, okay, they are trying to hide their hand now that pretty much everybody is catching on to, who is behind everything that's going on in the world, man. All the problems that you see taking place in the earth, everything is pretty much, going back, pointing back to these damn Edomites, man. All right. This is why you're seeing uprises around the country of different heathen nations rising up and blasting this devil. It's mainly speaking about, those small hats over the land of Israel and over here in the West, man, because they see that all the Western philosophies, the Western way of thinking, everything that Babylon the Great is promoting, these nations are seeing that it's detrimental to what they have going on, man. If you got anything to add, bro, you can add it.
Nah, you're right on point, man. Because like you said, it's all goes back. It stems back to Amalek. So this is what you're seeing taking place. Amalek is still trying to hide himself, man. And he's the chief of the nations right now, like the brother said. The small hat chiefs, everything you're seeing for the music industry, far as the money system, everything has these damn small hats in a position of authority, man.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna hop right into the article. So this is from the People's Voice.tv. It says the Guardian is anti-sim to use the term. You see it. All right, the G word. All right, because the elites don't want to be talked about because, like I said, everybody is realizing that they're the ones behind all the things that we see taking place. Matter of fact, could you get that Sirach 12, like near the end where it talks about the like when there's trouble that he shall be there first or something along the lines?
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is Sirach chapter 12. Matter of fact, can I start with 16?
Yeah, go. Where we want to start at? Go ahead.
It said Sirach chapter 12, verse 16. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagine how to throw thee into a pit.
Mm-hmm.
It
Because
says,
what these elites are doing, you see them, coming up to the podium trying to make themselves, like the scriptures say, Satan has transformed himself into an angel of light. They're trying to make it seem like they're a beacon of hope for world peace. All right, they're telling you that all these different, innovations that they're bringing in through this technology is in turn to help make human life, the human experience better. But really, it's setting the world up to be perpetual slaves into these damn elites, man. All right, so these niggas are pretty much lulling you to sleep with their speech, but inwardly, like the scriptures say, they're ravening wolves, man. They're trying to pretty much destroy everybody, man. Go ahead.
mhm. It says, he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
Mm-hmm. We
And
going.
it says, hey, but elaborating off that, if he find opportunity, he would not be satisfied with blood. That's why Esau, what did Esau say when that demic was happening? He said, we can't let a good crisis go to waste. And ever since
Right.
that, he's been on a rampage of just showing his left hand. He don't even,
Right.
it's like he ain't even hiding this shit no more. He's straight showing you what he's about to do to this world, man. He's showing you who the fuck he is, man.
Nah, and as add on to what you just said, you had, I believe that was Harari that said this, Noah Yuval Harari, but he was saying pretty much that the people of the past that tried to achieve global domination, pretty much, they didn't have the technology that was needed to achieve it, but now they feel like they have that they have everything at their grasp to take it. So like you said, they didn't use the pandemic as pretty much Slotty talking too fast. They didn't let the pandemic go to waste, man. They saw the opportunity that they had take place. All right, where the people's minds are pretty much fractured from all the fear that was pumping out through the disease, then the so-called cure. All right, now you still got people in 2023 after they said that everything is done and over with, still walking around with masks on, and then now you have the pretty much the economy it's done. People are complaining that life, the expense of life is too expensive. The people's minds are at a breaking point, and they're one crisis away from pretty much bringing this new world order in, man.
Yep. And it says, Sirach chapter 12, verse 17. If adversary come upon thee, no, it's if adversity come upon thee. So like, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much what we're talking about, man. All right? Mm-hmm. All the problems in the world that are presented to the people, Esau is right there with a so-called cure behind it. But really, when you go into it, he's the one that started all the problems that you see taking place, man. All right, literally everything that you see, and that's a problem in the world, man. The child, trafficking, man. All right, the organ trafficking, the war on drugs, the whatever you name the problem, he's behind it, man. Chemtrails, the GMO food, everything, it's all Esau behind it, man.
It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee.
Right. Because the scriptures tell you that he can't do good unto himself, man. All right. I'm butchering how it's worded, but pretty much he can't do good, man. All right. It's impossible for Esau to do good, as it goes against the way that the Most High created him. So if he's coming out saying that he's doing good, we know the scriptures. We get a quick precept just to speak on that. Don't believe anything that this devil is saying, man, because he has what you call a forked tongue. All right. He'll present a message to the public, but then do the exact opposite of what he's saying, man. All right. So you can't trust this damn devil, man. All right. So this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and 3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then certain destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." So, and you can't be beguiled, all right, by the sayings of this serpent, man. Because like I said, he's lulling these people right into the new world order, man. All right. So if you're not in the spirit and you're not paying attention to what's going on, what this devil is doing behind the scenes, all right, you're gonna find yourself, being low right into that trap that you put to death, man. You're gonna find yourself with a damn karagma inside your right hand on your forehead, man, and then you're definitely gonna be done.
Yep, I got one. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 14, verse 5. It says, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?" Esau's destroying his own world. The Most High set it over. This is his time to rule, and he's destroying everything, man. Even his own people, man. That's why the scriptures say, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his own goods." And you see that, man. Esau don't take pleasure in his own goods, man. He don't take full. Let's put it like this. He's not really trying to take full accountability of having the earth in his grasp. That's why he's destroying every damn thing, man. Right. Esau Edom got that spirit of that do what thou wilt. You feel like he don't have to take accountability. That's why when you go back to the story of Cain, what did Esau do in the time of sacrifice, man? He felt like he didn't have to do that. That's the mindset of an Edomite, man. No accountability. I can do what I want, man. You seen that when the time of Cain, what did he do? Sacrifice fruit? That's wicked, man. And what did the Lord tell him, man? What how I go priest? He said,
"The judgment is too much for me to bear."
He said, "Judgment is too much for me to bear." But what did the quote the Lord said? He said, "Sacrifices." He said, "Obedience is better than sacrifice."
He said, "If thou doest good, then thou will be accepted." Yep. And Cain was rejected, just like how Esau was rejected. And this
Yep.
is really what you're seeing, you know, with all this taking place is Esau is rebelling against Yahweh by Shemiah Shah. This is why you're seeing him trying to put forward this left hand sacrifice because he's trying to establish his own blessing. All right, because he
Yep.
knows that he lost out on that blessing whenever Jacob pretty much, tricked him, giving him that. But I ain't gonna say he tricked him because that's what Esau would try to tell the public, you Christians.
Yep.
But it was a lawful agreement. They agreed on the swap, and Esau was just stupid because he didn't see that he was getting the short end of the stick, man. Because he
Yep.
didn't appreciate the birthright. But at the end of the day, all of what we're going into is Esau trying to establish his birthright on the left hand side, man.
Yep.
All right. I found that scripture I quoted. Would you finish on yours?
Con.
All right. So this is what I quoted earlier. This is Sirach, chapter 14 and 7. It said, if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. And that's what we're seeing. All right. We're at the end where Esau was declaring his wickedness, which is showing you that new world order plan that he has set up that he wants to go forward with, man.
Yep.
So going back to this article, as it says, all right, is now anti-sim to use the G word. All right. So it says opposing billionaires and using the term G elite and anti-sim is according to a new article published The Guardian on Tuesday. It says phrases and words that link negativity with blackness and positivity with whiteness, such as black mood, dark times, or whiter than white, reinforce racial connotations and should be avoided. An anti-racist initiative has recommended, which is some bullshit, because Esau's the one that created all this, man. He's the one that created black and white, going back to what's that devil's name?
I know what you're talking. Yehan.
It escapes me at the moment. Above me.
It's
Johann, like Johann Bloomberg or some shit like that. I think that's his name.
Bloomberg. Yeah.
But he's the one that created black, white, red, yellow. So he created that, and then when you watch that movie X, based on Malcolm X with Denzel, they show you in that what the whole black meant negative, void of light, death. Yep. White meant pure, clean.
Social constructs.
Yeah. So Esau, he's a hypocrite, man. Okay.
Yeah. All that bullshit. He that was all part of this plan of what you see now.
Exactly. It says Reframing Race has put together a report titled "Contains Strong Language to Equip Anti-Racism and Racial Inequality Campaigners with the words that have proven most effective in persuading people of the harm and structural nature of racism." Because what they're trying to do is categorize everybody, man. So the people that's catching on to the elites, their plans, all right, you're gonna be categorized as a problem, as a threat, because before all this really started coming out and the elites began to start, boasting in their plans, all right, people that spoke on the G word was pretty much labeled conspiracy theorists, man. Nobody really took anything they said with a grain of salt, but now they're pretty much proving everything that we've been saying throughout the spirit, starting with the elders and apostles on down, because you're having what you call these fraudulent slips that are happening more and more, like the Kamala Harris, where she was talking about, for our kids to have more clean air, it needs to be a reduction in the population. You have Bill Gates during the TED Talk saying the same thing. They do a good job of manufacturing the V word, that they can reduce population by however much you said. So these are just examples. Noah Yuval Harari pretty much telling you that you don't need the Most High no more, man. That they pretty much have become the Most High through science, man. These are things that they're coming out and saying now, instead of people just saying it and making it seem like we're conspiracy theorists, man.
Con, you're right. Hey, I got a precept real quick. Can I bring it up?
Got it.
Con, this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, "Now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night." Mm-hmm. Hey, that's exactly what the brother priest is going into, man. Who's the accuser of our brother, man? Esau Edom, man. And that's like he said, he's trying to label and put everybody in a box. He's trying to categorize everybody so he can already dictate and push forth the narrative of who can say what and who can't say what. That's part of this new system. this social credit system, that's part of that. These legislation that the brothers going into, that's all part of the new system, man. The new B system. You won't be able to speak out against the powers that be because at the end of the day, they will be likened to your guys. That's what Esau is trying to do. He's trying to
Exactly.
be as the Most High. So you won't. He putting it as you can't speak on him, man. That's how you know that he's being searched out. I got one more, priest. This
But
is
that's how you know the spirit. I just want to say real quick because I did a lesson about a year or two ago titled "All Fingers Point Back to E," and
that's
just
the
go
spirit.
and in that picture, it was pretty much showing all the fucking problems that's going on in the world, and everybody was all pointing at Esau. All right, and and my video got struck like probably about a couple months ago, man, on both my pages.
Hey, that's the spirit. This is Obadiah, verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How
Mm-hmm.
are his hidden things sought up? Hey, hey, what you see here, man? Why is this the only group of people you can't speak about? You can speak about every race under the sun, but once you start calling out the things that this people doing, these small hats, it's a problem, man. And
Right.
because like he just said, all things point back to Esau and mainly Amalek. So that is just it's just too much. It's just too much information coming back that shows you that Amalek, Esau, Edom is a position of rulership, man. He makes a fool of himself when he do legislations like that, man.
Yeah, because just like the title, or not the title, but the thumbnail I got on the video, this is a quote from Voltaire. It says, "To learn who rules over you, simply find out who you are not allowed to criticize, man." All
Mm-hmm.
right, and so these devils, like you said, are trying to put themselves in the position as the Most High. Can you get that in Second Thessalonians? And we can go back to the article
Yep.
because, like you said, they're trying to put themselves up as God, man. So, of course, when it comes to God, you can't speak negative on the Most High, and so that's how they're trying to put themselves in that same position. But they're going to fail because, well, what is these devils fail to realize that look, you're nothing more than just a man. All right,
Yep.
the Most High is the one that's pulling your strings, man. You're just a puppet at that. All right, because the scriptures tell you that Esau was pretty much set up for the day of wickedness, man. All right, the
Yep.
day of evil. All right, so the Lord is going to use you to judge the wicked of our people, and then once that's over with, now a green lights are going to be on you, buddy. You know that's when your hell starts, man. All right.
Yep. Mm-hmm. This is Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called God or that is worship. So he, as God, sitting in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Right. So they're putting themselves in the position of the Most High. This is why you're hearing them speak on things such as that nigga Noah Yuval Harari said that hey, God could bring a flood and we can make our own rain. All right. They're saying things like how they're using AI to rewrite the Bible. You know, they're doing all these different bullshit ass tactics to try to make themselves be in a higher position than the Most High. But look, Yahweh is known as the Most High for a reason. He's the highest of the high. You can't get no higher than him, man. All right.
Yep.
Like I said, all the things that's being done here on earth was being orchestrated by the Lord through the angels, man. All right.
Yep.
Proverbs 21:1. All right. The angels are the ones putting the thoughts in your mind to do what you're doing, man. All right. So,
Yep.
like I said, you're nothing more than a puppet. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But the Most High is revealing these things to the elect to let us know, all right, what's about to happen, man. And so this article is nothing more but reinforcement to let us know that they're about to come after us, man. All right.
Yep.
So I'm gonna continue on. It says Reframing Race has put together. I read that already. Go down. It says the guide says associating whiteness with purity, cleanliness, and goodness, and blackness with evil and destruction serve to reinforce harmful tropes and the constructed racial hierarchy in which black and minoritized people are pushed to the bottom. And that's true. All right, that's what they've been pushing for all these years, man. So as the Israelites, are bringing this out, pretty much exposing that everything that's being said is pretty much the opposite. All right, why is whiteness? All right, is not associated with Edom. All right, you're the real black people on the planet, and we're actually the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans are the true white people, man. Okay, according to definition. But all these different things that this article is saying Esau has, pushed throughout American society, throughout his education, throughout his media. So he's reinforced these so-called harmful tropes upon the world. So now that the Hebrew Israelites are deconstructing everything that they try to build around our people, now it's a problem to speak on these things, man. All right, which shows you the famine of the word is coming because they're trying to take away our talking points, man. All right.
Yep.
It
I
says,
got one.
oh, go ahead, bro.
Salaki, bro. I got one. This is Isaiah chapter 29. This is for you, priest. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 21. That make a man an offender for the word and lay a snare for him that is reproved at the. It says, and lay a snare for him that reprove in the gate and turn aside the just for a thing of naught.
Exactly. They're trying to make a man an accuser for the word. So we're going to be persecuted for simply reading what's in the Bible, and the Bible condemns these damn devils, man. So they're trying to make it to where we're not able to speak the word that is written in the book. All right, we're not going to be allowed to preach, Yahweh Shem Shai's message to our people. But at the end of the day, this is all the Lord's movie. All right, the Lord's going to stop the famine. He's going to start the famine of the word on His time, not yours. All right, so all this is doing is preparing us for the inevitable, man. All right, hey, it's going to come a time where we're not going to be able to speak. But at the end of the day, as the scriptures say, give him no rest. So we're going to continue to blast you devils every chance we can get, man.
Yep. This is good.
All right. So get a little bit more of this, and we'll go to the other one. So it says, matter of fact, it also suggests using images or visual descriptions that apply only to white people, such as blushing red, ashen faces, or lips turning purple. Rest other black or minoritized people should be avoided. Other recommendations include, that's pretty much the point. Yeah, this last part. It says it also suggests avoiding the use of the term wealthy elite, and rather saying the powerful few, as the former phrase can trigger anti-Sem and feed the conspiracy theories of far-right white nationalists. But it's no conspiracy, it's fact. All right? It's fact because the ones that's ruling this are Edomites. They are the so-called the G elites, all right, the 1%, all right, whatever title you want to call these people, man. They're the ones behind all that, and they're letting you know this because a part of being a Luciferian, all right, which all these damn devils pretty much subscribe to that, is pretty much they have to let you know what their plans are before they do it. This is why you see shows like The Simpsons pretty much bring out what they're gonna do before they do it, man. All right, so let me try to bring this other article up. You got anything? You go ahead, bro.
Kind, real quick. This Psalm 73 and 5. And it says it's the scripture Psalm 73 and 5. It says they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. And this is the brother speaking on. These the globalists, as they say, the ones that they don't want you talking about, man. They're not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued as other men. Why? Because they have the power within their hand. And Esau, even he's trying. Hey, that's a spirit that it kind of look like a green bay tree. He spread himself as a green bay tree. Now
Right.
he feel like he's in the authority of nobody can speak on him. This is how you know he's in the rulership. And it says, therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence cover them as a garment. That pride, man, the pride of his heart, and have deceived thee that dwells in the clefts of the rock. Esau Edom, man. That pride, man. He wants to sit in the temple as the Most High and feel like nobody can speak on him. That he can just go around and do his wickedness, and nobody can do a damn thing about it, man. That's having pride, man. That's a very prideful mind state. And the Most High is about to humble Esau Edom, man. He's about to humble his ass because his time is running short. So he has to help him to keep pushing all these legislations and laws and help him get them in play. Because like the brother was bringing out to start a lesson, the mindset of the people are so thrown off, they're not aware of all these things that's taking place, all these bills and legislations that have been signed behind the scenes. They're so thrown off of what you see on the screen and things that's going on in real life that's putting them in a state of perplexity, distress. So they're not worried about the lease. The lease is taking over. They putting it right in your face. They telling you your next currency. They telling you the food famine. They telling you everything. These articles of men and bros we going to starting our Apostle L's on down. When we grab them, they're all accessible online to everybody. They're putting it right in your face what they're doing, man. Right? That's the spirit.
to add to what you're saying, these people are so blinded. I found this meme on my phone I was going through yesterday. Since 2020, the government has been telling you that so-called UFOs are real, and nobody cares. This is 3 years of this, going on 4 years. All this talk of so-called UFOs are pretty much being confirmed. Nobody gives a fuck, man.
Nope.
Because, like you said, they're distracted by the polycrisis that these devils are pretty much doing. All right, like I said, the economy is pretty much tanking. These people are suffering.
Yep.
So that's blinding them. But the scriptures tell you to keep your eyes single, man. You should be, you shouldn't be worrying about the affairs of this life, man. All right, you got to stay focused on the thing that matters, which is prophecy, man. That's the one important thing that every brother should have their mind on. I got a precept to add to that point. This is Sirach chapter 39, verse 1. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies." So this is, if you consider yourself a believer in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, your mind should be focused on prophecy, man. All right, because all these things that's taking place is biblical prophecy taking place anyway, man. All right, these devils showing their hand, that's prophecy taking place. That's Revelation 12:12. That's and he shall come in like madmen, sparing none.
Yep.
Revelation 6:4. What'd you say, bro?
Second edges.
Yep. All these different things are coming to fruition as we speak. So you shouldn't be thrown off of what Esau is doing behind the scenes, man. It says he will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences and be conversant in dark parables. So your mind should be occupied in these scriptures. All right, so that the devil, can't overtake you, man. All right, because that's, as the scriptures say, Satan is like a roaring lion, roaming about seeking who he can devour. So he's sending all these different things in these people's direction, and their mind is being pulled in all these different directions, which is what they want. They came out and said this. Excuse me. This is why this article says, man, this is from technocracy.news. It says, G-Words polycrisis of doom is of their own making. So they're doing this, man. And then Klaus Schwab, about a couple months ago, come out and say that they're trying to, orchestrate, these polycrisis, man.
Yeah. He said it's gonna be a lot of polycrisis. It's gonna be a polycrisis. It's gonna be energy crisis. It's gonna be a cyber attacks. Guess what he called it, Priest? He said the Black Dawn effect. See, come on, you looking at that, man? You already know what that is, man. That's sinister as hell. It's telling you all the crisis that can bring forth and cripple economy. They're doing it. Come on, this direct energy weapon. Come on, man. Everybody throwing that shit. That fucked that whole place up. Imagine what he's about to do to America. And it's already a fire that was in Texas that was blazing up. You can already bet Esau was a part of that. It was in Texas, and it was in Oregon, and it was somewhere else in the United States. See, he's already getting close of starting to just do these climate lockdowns. That's what it's about. Remember Canada?
Yeah, you can't forget the wildfire that took place in California these last couple of years. The train derailments that had them chemicals spilled all in the water. They're talking of rolling blackouts, but through the spirit, man. Hey, I've been talking to different brothers, and that blackout shit is I believe they're trying to do that shit for real, bro. Because we've been having over on my side of town blackouts like crazy. Ain't even really been no crazy ass storms or no wrecks like that. It's just been random blackouts, bro. So I think Esau playing with the power grid just personally, but this goes to show you that hey, this shit is coming, man. People are about to get hit from every angle. You worried about your damn dollar. What you gonna do when you ain't got no power?
That's the spirit.
No gas. Gas is becoming expensive as hell. So it's gonna come a point in time to where you ain't even gonna either be able to afford gas or even get it, man.
Hey, that's the spirit, Priest. Because I ain't even think about it like that. I was outside Sunday at my grandmother's house, and we heard a bling bling. Next thing you know, it was like loud. I thought somebody hit someone on the interstate. Then she come
Yeah.
outside, my power off. So I ain't even think about that till you just said that.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
damn, I see that showing you he really is, cause her power, they power was off for a minute, got almost the whole day. Then we had that
Yep.
crazy storm last week down this
Yep.
way that knocked a lot of people power was off. People power was off for days. So that you right, he already doing that and setting the stage because he's basically just crippling the grid. That's all he's doing.
And then on top of that, let's not forget the famine. All right. Hey, you had what was that? Was that India that cut off the rice?
It was India.
And
Yep.
you got the rice. And you remember whenever they had the whole thing with the Ukraine war, that stopped the bread basket,
The
so the wheat,
grains.
the
Yep.
wheat grains, you know,
Yep.
and then like all these different processing plants that's been burned down. Come on, man. Bill Gates buying up all the farmland, bro. The, this is the poly crisis that he's talking about, man. I got a
Yep.
precept too. This is Second Ezra's chapter 15 and verse 5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled," man. And that's just what we just went into, man. These are the
Yep.
plagues that the Most High sent upon the earth, man. Famine, blackouts, anarchy, the economy
Yep.
collapse, man. It's all out hell that's slowly but surely taking over Babylon, man. Like I said, I was telling you on the before we got on, it's videos. Somebody made like a compilation on World Star where you got people just complaining about the state of living is pretty much is out of hand. People
Yep.
pretty much working themselves to death and broke. It's like a 17 minute long video, bro. That's a lesson
Hey,
in itself, man.
yeah, cause Jacob, hey, these people are depressed, man.
Hey, who's the main one that's on it? It's Esau, the main one
Yeah,
on there
hey,
complaining. Like it was
hey,
one. This bitch said, "Yo, I make $44 an hour, and I'm still struggling to live, bro."
she made what?
She said, "I think it was between $34 or $44 an hour,
And
and
still,
still
bro.
struggling."
But see, a lot of these people be living beyond their means too. That's why a lot of these people
Yep.
they fell for that damn that glory of Babylon. Everybody want that lavish lifestyle. They trying to keep up with it. All these people they stupid as hell, man. They chasing that bag, which is gonna lead them. Hey, the scriptures say in the day that thy security that should be in straits. That's what you see on a lot of these people, man. They ain't your
Facts.
security, you just pinning on that money. You thought you was good. $45 out, damn, that's a lot, bro. Thought you was good. You
Let me
thought you
get
was,
that shit. Hey, we living very humbly with that, bro. Fuck that shit.
yeah, yeah.
That's how you know Esau ain't built for it. He ain't built to last, bro. Jake been
Nah,
goddamn living off minimum wage and still got a good life compared to what these Edomites are complaining about, man.
Jake be happy as hell off the minimum wage. Jake, Jake, we so beat down as people, we just happy to have a job. That's
Right.
really what it be. Jake be happy to have some employment coming in the house. I got one real quick for you,
No,
bro.
go ahead, go ahead.
This line up what you said. This Luke chapter 21, verse 25. And there should be signs in the sun, in the moon, and in the stars upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity. These people in a state of distress, man. These people are stressed out. And that's upon
Mm-hmm.
all nations. You can't, like you said, India, them people bugging out, Ukraine, these African countries, they're rising up, protesting, distress upon nations, man. That perplexity. People are in a state of confusion. Everybody's in a state of confusion because a lot of shit's happening. A lot of shit is happening around the world. That's how you know it's the spirit of the Lord that's stirring things up. Because the Lord said, well, he's a man of war. This is what you're seeing taking place, man. All these things are skirmishes. This is going to lead to chaos, war in the streets. And this is what the Lord wants.
Hey,
That's how
this is
you,
what these devils want, but they don't understand. This is what the Lord really wants,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. It's so see it's so deep. It goes right over Esau's head. Like he feel like he's so much in power, just like you brought up that weirdo New Harvard, whatever his weird ass is. They think they so much in power because they weaponry them got them so hyped up and he done got as what they saying, he got him beside himself.
Right.
That's Esau.
Right.
He got beside himself, man, thinking he's untouchable, and the Most High is about to humble his ass, man.
Yeah, man, because they popping big shit right now because, like I said, the opportunity is there for them to grasp it. But like you said, they're not going to take. It's like they're not going to they're not going to be able to take control of the situation once everything goes bad, man.
Nope.
You know, it's going to get too much for them.
Yep.
So let's finish this out. It says every single crisis facing the world today has been orchestrated by the same G-word elites who want to take over the world, says Klaus Schwab. Stakeholder capitalism, a model I first proposed a half century ago, positions private corporations and trustees. Skip that part. It says the world is apparently descending into chaos with events such as the recent collapse of the SVB Bank, added to the problems allegedly caused by the pseudo-demic and the war in Ukraine. It is easy to feel overwhelmed, and that's what they want. Like you said, that perplexity on every side, man.
Yep.
Only a few years ago, it was widely recognized that by nearly every measure, global life outcomes were all improving. Suddenly, we're all haunted by the specters of conquest, war, famine, and death. Yeah, because before 2020, everybody thought shit was sweet.
Yep.
And as soon as that damn we say it was as soon as Kobe died, because that was the start.
That started death.
And it was crazy because when you actually go into Kobe's name, it actually means the C word. So I mean that's you got the little thing around that too. But anyways, it says from the cost of living, energy, and food crisis to the threat of a widening international conflict, a climate disaster, and now global financial collapse, we seem to be gripped by a global polycrisis. If there is a polycrisis, it is entirely man-made. And like we said, this is all Esau, man. This is everything that we're seeing is going on. Esau is doing it. He's the one that's bringing in the global financial collapse because all these countries are going digital because they're all in favor of the New World Order, man. Because this is the elites that's the ones running the show behind everything. All right, the famine, they're causing the famine because they're pretty much hoarding up all the resources unto themselves, but then in the same breath destroying the crops that is needed for us within the year that we're coming into. Because as we learn how the whole farming thing works, we pretty much use the stuff from the year before until that's going, and then we go into the New Year's crops. But if all the New Year's crops are being destroyed, then what are we gonna have to go into the next year with, man? And that's what these people don't realize, man. This is everything that's being done is strategic by this devil, man, because the power has been given into his hand. Like it tells you when real quick. This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is he? Who they're talking about? It's talking about the devil Esau, man. All right. He's the one that's in control of the world, because as the thumbnail says, to know who is in power is to know that who you can't speak about. You can't speak about the G words, man. You can't speak about the Amalek, whose real name behind all is Amalek. You small hatters, man. The big nose, the rats. All right. Yep. They're the ones that's doing all this shit, man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got something, bro?
Yeah, hey, this Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time. Hey, lining up with the brother priest just said, man. Hey, everything you seeing lining up with all these things, like he says, only a few years ago, Raleigh, all this chaos is created by these people, man. He know his time is running short. As we brought out Obadiah, how the things that Esau searched out is through the Spirit of the Lord, the prophets. And you see that, man. That's why all this stuff that's going on with the poly crisis, with the demic, Esau is showing his hand, but at the same time, he's trying to hide himself, man. And he's been exposed, man.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, he knows this time is running out, man. Real quick. This is Job chapter 14 and 5. This is why he's about to come down with great wrath. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. You can speak on it.
Kind. That's what you see. Hey, his bounds, hey, it's already set. The Most High already got the time limit. Hey, like they have with the hourglass. He already got the hourglass set where his time is at. He's circling the drain. It's almost to the tip where it's about to have that last little doom, that thud at the end, bro. That's what
Yep.
you see with Esau, man. That's why he's speeding everything up. He's speeding all his legislations up, his chaos, the climate change, the lockdowns, all these things you seen he's doing. He's speeding it up because he's like, the Most High is forcing my hand to push out this MOTB because he know, hey, because of us, because we're pushing so hard on it. Well, the algorithm is pushing with people that's speaking on it. That's what it is. We're fighting against the algorithms, man. And anytime we do the lessons on it, you see more people getting the understanding of what's really going on, man. And he don't like that shit. This is why he got the social credits censorship that's coming out here soon. That's the spirit, because you got this legislation he's trying to put out, and then he got the social media censorship legislation, which is all backed by the TikTok shit. So all that's in cahoots of social credit system. So if you speak out against what the government's doing, you know what? I'm gonna take this from you. You won't be able to access society today. You won't be able to come out of your zone. He don't put the shit in the movies. The brother preachers went into the Homer. Hey, what was it? Hunger Games. He put that shit in the movies. Your all these 15-minute CDs and things like that. What was that shit called? The little place where they were staying at. They fought for their regions or something like that.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
district.
that's what this nigga's doing. Because when he did the thing, like they was exposing what going down to Hawaii. Now he's trying to buy up people land, and then you
Yep.
had the mayor and them talking about 15-minute cities like a week prior before that shit took place. Come on, man. This nigga doing it
This
right in
man,
your face.
hey,
Fuck
the
the devil.
blueprint of how this devil goes is been brought out, man. The thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy, man. That's his MO. And he's not gonna be satisfied until everybody is hipped up and pretty much, gender neutral. Like I
Yep.
said, he's gonna make everybody gay robots, man.
Yep. Yeah.
But like you said, he's in fear. Cause like you said, he's trying to suppress this word. But man, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai is so heavy that they can't stop. They can't stop it, man. And they're hearing the words because they watch these videos, man. All right, they know what's that we're talking about them, man. And this is why you see articles like what I brought out taking place because they're hearing these words and they're scared, man.
Yep.
All right, could you get James 2:19 real quick? I'm gonna get this.
Sir.
This is Isaiah 32, Isaiah 13:2. Lift you up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake their hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Because, hey, we are bringing out this message to get our people to repent, man. All right, when we out there in the highways and byways, they said we're a bunch of angry niggas because we're
Yeah.
cussing out our men and our women, man, and you heathen. But we're doing that because we're bringing a standard back into our people of being Israelites, man. All right. So if you're an Israelite, it's a certain conduct that we have to, partake in, man. What comes with our heritage. So with that being said, these devils don't want our people corrected. This is why they'll flag our videos or calling our people out, but then they'll share videos of this bitch Ice Spice fucking doing the same twerk move every damn music video she got, man. Show videos of these niggas with these damn guns pointing on the camera and shit, rapping about all these wicked ass shit, man. They'll promote that, but then flag us because they don't want our people getting right, man. And like I said, this word has gone up to the gates of the nobles. This is why these elites have to, safeguard themselves. Why you're making it to where you can't talk about them no more, man. All right, it's going to come a point to where, hey, when they regulate the internet, it's going to be either you're going to be fined for certain things that you're saying online, or they're going to come get you and throw you in a damn concentration camp or a prison, man.
Yep.
So these are the things that we, through the apostles and others, we have been warning about, dealing with this word because things are about to get real serious, man. You seeing the spirit shift on the apostles to start getting into that deep fear that we need to have that the Lord is about to put upon the earth, man.
Mm-hmm. I got this for you. This is James chapter 2, verse 19. It said, Thou believest there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble.
And the devils also believe and tremble because they know that the word that we're speaking is correct. Don't forget, we know about Project Looking Glass, man. That supercomputer that they try to go and change each time to where it's letting them know that no matter what you do, your fate is sealed. You're gonna lose. You're going into slavery, and after 1,000 years, you're gonna be eradicated. You know they can't get around that prophecy, man. That's why we read earlier in Job, hey, the Most High has set bound that you can't pass. So when they hear these words being brought out about them, that's fear that's running through their veins when they hear brothers speaking about the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh because they know what's associated with that, man. All right. So to try to, negate that, to try to offset prophecy, this is why they're going to come against the man of the Lord. This is why they're going to stop brothers from, posting these videos onto the net. They're going to stop brothers from being able to go out on the highways and byways and teaching the word, man. All right. They're going to try to kill us, man. But we're prepared for that because we know that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh is with us. And if death is our way out of this hell, then so be it, man. We're ready to die for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh word, man.
I got one for you. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 13. It says, But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feared not before Yahweh while Yahweh shot. All right. And it's lining up with the brother priest said, man. It's not, hey, Esau days his days should not be prolonged. It's as a shadow. It's about to be out of there. You ain't about to see Esau eating no more after this little reign he had. That's why he's trying to hurry up and get the things done. He's trying because he know, like the brother priest said, the bounds are already set. So within the bounds set, he already know he's found out. But like you always bring out, what's the scripture? He's been found scripture. He's been found wanting. Tekel. His time is short. Even with the Project Looking Glass, with his CERN machines, all these things he's doing, the Most High is letting him do that just so he can put more fear on his ass. That's how you know Esau's a madman. He creates all these big ass machines just so the Lord can still show you what he's still gonna do to you. And the Lord lets him do it just so he can this was gonna happen to you anyway. That's the power of the Lord, man, on the left hand side, man. Letting Esau build up all these little machines and think he's so smart just to show him this is your end. Even with the missile, you watch that movie Oppenheimer, you like, damn, they getting into it. They building that thing. Just destroy their damn self. Ain't that something though, priest?
But then the pride of them is so bad to where they're popping shit like they can't be taken down, knowing that nigga, your Achilles heel is that pride.
Yeah.
That's that pride, man. I got a precept for you. This is
crazy.
Psalm 31:17. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord, for I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievously proud, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Because that's what they're saying. That's what they're doing. They're pretty much telling you that they're about to X out the Most High, which means they're about to X out his people. All right, they're trying to take any remnant of the Most High off the planet. This is why they're rewriting, everything in their own image, man. The New World Order is him rewriting life in his image. And they're making it seem like they can't be stopped. But we, through the Spirit, all right, we know that he is going to be stopped, man. Because that's how he has got the people. Because the people of this world, they don't see a way out of what Esau is trying to do. Because when you look at it from a carnal sense, all right, we're telling you that the world is going to be destroyed, which means the world, we're talking about Babylon the Great. All right, it's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. We're telling you that Yahweh Shai is coming back with the angels to destroy as well. So we have that on one hand. And then on the other hand, you got the Charagma. If you don't take the Charagma, Esau are going to put you to death. So when you look at it from a carnal sense, you're in a lose-lose situation. You're going to die in some way. Whether you take it, you're going to die. Or if you don't take it, you're going to die, man. So these people that's of the world, they're looking at like, well, fuck it. Well, we might as well just bow down. We're going to die anyway. But through the Spirit, we're praying to the Lord to let this man be confounded because he's not going to accomplish what he seeks for, man, which is this new world order, man. He's going to fail right before, like it tells you in Job 20. right before he's gonna sit down and think, okay, I've done it, then that's gonna the Most High is gonna pull it down, cloth from off the table, all that shit's gonna fall upon him, man. All right, the Lord's gonna make you eat your own missile that you're using to destroy the world with, man. All right, and that's the beautiful thing about what this truth has brought to us, man. Solace and hope that look, we do have a way out, and even like I said earlier, even if we are slated to be martyrs for the truth, that death is nothing more than an escape to get out of this life anyway, man. All right, so either way, when we look at it, if we gotta die for this word, we're gonna be in the chariot, one of the first risen, Lord willing. All right, watching everything take place before we come back down here, man. All right, so either we're gonna, if we're of the elect, we're either gonna watch this bitch go up, and while we're being beamed up into the chariots, or we're already gonna be in the chariots watching everything go down, man. So either way, you can't lose, man. That's the hope that we have, that the people don't know about, man. This is why we go so hard and we're so fervent in the spirit, because we know we have a way out, man. Romans 8:1. There is no condemnation to them that are in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man. All right. So it's a victory waiting for us if we continue to endure and have faith in the Lord, man. Fuck these damn devils, man. They ain't gonna win, man.
That's right. All right, I got one. Sirach chapter 2, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
Right. Look at the examples that the Lord gave us in situations that like this, man. Like I was watching the Elder Yashawamba earlier. He brought up the example with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, man. They were put in the exact same position that we're in now. They had that idol that Nebuchadnezzar put up, and he said, "Yo, when the cornet blows, all should bow to that damn image." They said no, and what happened? The trial of their faith, because they refused to bow, they got thrown in the oven. But in the oven, not even a hair got singed off of their clothing because Yahweh Shai was there with them. Same with Daniel. Daniel didn't bow. So what happened? He got thrown in the lion's den. But what happened? The Lord closed up the mouth of the lions, and he even fed Daniel while he was in the den by bringing Habakkuk, via an angel to feed him. All right. So different examples of brothers that were in the same exact position that we're about to enter into, man. But the Lord took care of them, man. Okay. You got it, bro.
And it says, or did any abide in his fear, was forsaken, or whom did ever despise that called upon him?
And the answer is nobody. The Lord always took care of his, man, and that's what we expect for us. Like I heard a brother say this week. Hey, the whole thing about our faith in this thing is we're forcing Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to stay true to his word. So this is part of your you having your faith. Hey, like Moses, did. You gotta throw the words of the Most High back at him. Okay, you said you're gonna protect me. I need your protection, man. We bank on that, man. All right, because we know that the Lord is a man of his word. Like Scripture say, man, his words have been purified 7 times over. So he's a man of he put his word over his name. That's how you know. That's how you know the Lord is going to take care of us. Lord willing, we're of the elect, man. All right, man. So we ain't got nothing to fear with these devils, man. Hey, bring it on, whatever you got, you're gonna do, man. Just go ahead and do it. We're ready to get the fuck out of here. We're tired of this place, man.
Yeah,
we're tired of this. Is not life, man. We're tired of all that. We tired of niggas. We tired of you devils. We tired of you heathen. We tired of this. We tired of everything here, bro. Fuck this life, man.
Yep. And hey, backing up what you said earlier, man. These people think we angry and shit. The scriptures say oppression make a wise man mad. We oppressed. Everything in the society is nothing but oppression, man. And if you in the mindset of staying here, Lord willing, you die. And that's how it is. For Lord willing, you get what you deserve. Yeah, damn, you want to stay here? You should. I think you deserve to die here. Hey, if you try and get up out of here in the mindset of seeking Yahweh Shai, hey, you should be seeking which is above, man. That's where your perfection should lie, is what's in heaven, man. That's where your conversation should be. You should be always supping in the spirit of the Lord of really seeking salvation, because this is what we're coming upon, man. The trial of our faith is at hand, man. That's why we exhort brothers daily to fight the good fight of faith. So you see what he's doing, and he's non-stop on your block. He ain't gonna stop, man. So what more so us? We gotta continue to push. Because Edom was going so hard on that damn left hand. He's going hard on that left hand. You feel me? That left jab, priest. He tagged, pap, pap, pap. Esau ain't let up. He's doing weather modification, food, the karate. He doing everything at once. Boom, 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 boom,
Yep.
boom, 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 boom. He ain't slowed down, man. The enchantments on the people. He ain't stopped not one time. Everything. It's something every damn day he's doing. In your face, beating court cases with his nasty ass sons. They telling they making movies telling they grabbing up the kids. Ain't nobody saying shit. That's how you know the society is done. They telling you what they doing. They got movies telling you they grabbing kids. Yo, every day.
Look, and then on top of that,
Doing it.
they're gonna pull the movie off the social sites because the very same people they exposing getting mad.
Yeah, but ain't nobody arresting them. Nobody. Jake,
Yo,
man.
yeah, I got
Let's
something
talk
for
about
you
it,
real
bro.
quick.
Kind.
This is Psalms chapter 64, verse 8. And so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Kind. And that's what you see Esau telling on himself every day. We ain't the one. Look, we're just the messengers. We're
Right,
angels here on the battlefield. They're
right.
telling on themselves. Where do you think we getting these articles from? Edomites.
Where we getting
We
the
ain't
movies
making this
from?
shit.
Hey,
From RT
they
News.
clones Tyrone, Sound of Freedom,
Yeah.
fucking what's some more movies they expose themselves?
Shit. I'm Oppenheimer. There was
Oppenheimer,
a small
fucking
half.
White
That
Boy
was
Rick.
spirit. Because you even said that about the Oppenheimer movie, man. When y'all did that lesson a couple weeks ago. You brought it out. You was like they brought that word in there. We'll just say we're
Yep,
that, and they can't
yep,
say nothing. What we just
yep.
that's a spirit. That's how you know who you Esau. He said it
Damn,
in the
I didn't think
Oppenheimer
about
movie.
that.
I just thought about it. He said it in there. He said we can just say we're that. What this lesson is based on, the anti. They can't say nothing if we create this missile. We got you, Esau. You even put it in your movies. That's how proud you is. You tell
Man,
on
I
this
got
to
man,
make your
look,
own tongues to fall upon yourself. You devil, man.
man.
How the things that Esau searched out.
Hey, he ain't doing nothing but helping us out.
Yeah.
Hey, he
But the
helping us
thing
out.
is, you gotta have the Holy Spirit to catch them nuggets that He throw out there.
Yes,
Because
yes, bro.
The Holy Spirit, we paying attention to all things. The scriptures say, "Be not ignorant any matter, small or great." So we're paying attention to the subliminal messaging that He put in His movies, man. Everything. That's what we watching it for anyway, for the subliminal.
Right.
Jake watching these people watching it for probably just a movie, an everyday comical or fiction story. Who knows? But at the end of the day, we're watching it for the spiritual concept behind it. We're showing, look, boom, that's Amalek. He put it right there in your face. He's showing you that he's in a position of rulership. He's doing it in all the damn movies, man. They showing what they're about to do to this place, all these things, man.
Damn, I'm trying to find. You spoke about the anti-sim word, man. I got a couple a while back trying to find it just to show you how Esau pretty much used that as a safeguard to hide himself, man. But keep speaking. You got a preset, brain. I'm trying to find it real
Kind of.
quick.
Just give me a second. I get this. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1. It says, "Come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne." And this is what you're seeing. The Most High is dethroning Esau out of his rulership, man. He's being dethroned, man. And it said, "Virgin daughter of Babylon," because Esau, even these damn devils, took on the customs of the ancient Babylonians, man. This is why you see the child. They're the modern day Chaldeans that the scriptures get into with the witches and the warlocks, putting all these enchantments on the people with all these various things, as far as these food and the music, everything, man. And that's what you see with this devil. It says, "O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate," man, because you've been exposed, man. We're exposed you on all the levels. And it says, "Take the millstone and grab the mill, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers," man. We're exposing Esau, Edom on every levels, man. On every levels, he's getting exposed, man. Even with the lesson tonight, man, on the words you cannot use in this up and coming society, for us in this fourth industrial age, you won't be able to use it, man. You didn't get to find it.
Yeah, yeah. So this is from this dude. He says he's a submersive ish writer, Moritz Steinschneider. He's fucking Edomite. These
What?
Amalekite last names be annoying to say. but it says he's the one that invented the term anti-Sem in 1860. It says the term is used to silence those who dare to expose ish crimes. And I'll put it in the screen so y'all can see
it. That's exactly what that's exactly what he said on the movie too, on Oppenheimer. If he said and he said that, and then all that even stemmed back. I know that's the spirit. One of the apostles was getting into it. How that go? That goes back to one of these small hats raping, were taking somebody and killing them, and then they was trying to put him to death, and then he said, "Oh, the jury is anti, you know what."
Yeah, it was. That's what we call the ADL to be formed, the Anti-Defamation League, which is nothing more than, the white coats for these damn small hats, man. All right, they step in anytime somebody speaks ill of the small hat. That's why you had that whole Kanye Kyrie situation happened. They was on the Breakfast Club and everywhere just talking bullshit, But they're the ones that's trying to hide everything, man. And on one hand, this is how you know Esau is trying to play both sides of the fence. On one hand, they're speaking against it, but on the other hand, they're saying that they're doing it, man. There's the two what's in Revelation, the two wings. So that right there lets you know, man, this nigga's trying to be God, man. Mm-hmm. Because as we know, Yahweh Shem Shai, he said he creates good and creates evil. All right, he creates light and dark. He's the one that doeth all these things. Isaiah 45:7. So Esau is trying to put himself in that same position, man. All right, he'll play the victim, but then be the goddamn the perpetrator the whole time, man. You know. Yeah, man. This nigga getting exposed, man. Fuck it. Take it down, man. Fuck it, man.
Yeah, that's all I had, bro. But yeah, he done.
That's pretty much it too, man. At the end of the day, man, this devil is being exposed, man. Like I said, who have uncovered? Hey, what you bring out earlier? How'd it go?
Isaiah 47.
Nah, how the things of Esau searched out?
How the things of Esau searched out. Yeah.
And the Most High is making this nigga bare. Matter of fact, let's end with that. Can you get that?
I got you.
This devil is being made bare. No stone, no rock is going uncovered, nigga. You are all the way out here, butt ass naked. All right.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. It said, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself."
Yeah, he's not able to hide himself anymore because, like you said at the beginning of the lesson, man, his power was in his secrecy, man. And now everything is on Front Street now, man. The so-called Illuminati is common knowledge now. All right, it's TikTok. This is why they want to get rid of TikTok. On TikTok, all you're seeing is people exposing Esau, man. All right, it's from the smallest thing. Like I saw a video yesterday. This shit was funny. He might be a Jake, but it was this Edomite looking dude, pretty much saying like, "Yo, all our history is a lie." He was just going in, pretty much saying that he found out that what did he say? I forgot what the video. I got sent to you. The video was funny, but he was just pretty much saying that everything that he was taught about so-called white history was lies, man. There was really black people that did everything, man. So I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I mean that's his history, stealing shit. And that's shit in movies. So.
John 10:10, man. Thief coming out, but to still kill and destroy. He's the original liar. He's the original murderer.
The original the original mark of sin of that red crimson, the red. He's a real red man.
Yeah, man. he's the wicked. He's the wicked that the Bible speaks of.
He got that mark. He red. That's how you know it's lower level with a mark. Let you know he red. That red mother right there. Do not trust.
Like you said, that criminal goes back to crime. He's the real criminal.
Yeah, that's when we go back to crime.
Since Cain, he's been a fugitive in the earth. Now they say, as a fugitive and a vagabond, he shall be, man. So
and he said, if they see me, they'll slay me. And
everybody's starting to see this nigga.
Yeah, because imagine seeing something like that red just running around. You like, what the fuck is them?
Hey, like I was telling y'all brothers on the chat, these Hamites that's killing those damn South Africans over in South Africa, those Hamites that was killing them South African farmers, those farmers are small hatters, bro. I just found that out this week. I was wondering. I was like, bro, there's got to be a reason. And I heard it was this podcast dude I be listening to. He's like a nature nigga, and he was so-called small hat that used to live in Africa. His family got ran out. He said they was down there killing Edomites, man. So that let me know like those are Amalekites, man. You know, so it makes sense why they're getting murked like that.
Good, beautiful.
Like the scriptures say, man, hey, you are despised amongst the heathen, man. You are smaller amongst the heathen, man. So they just let us know that look, this shit is getting real.
Mm-hmm. Hate this song, man. It says Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places. He should not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, his brethren, his neighbor, and he is not.
Yeah, this nigga is done.
Mm-hmm.
Benito, stick a fork in them. They own people know they done, man. This is why you seen all these videos. These Edomites complaining because they're through. They through. They know they through, and there's nothing they can do about it, man. It's coming true. Everything we saying is coming true, man.
You through and nothing you can do. That's all you see. That one Edomite lady was complaining about her son living with her. He just college, and I was like, that's Jake. Like Jake do that shit all. Jake don't give a fuck. His mom about 4 or 5 years. She was depressed. She's like, I don't think he'll never leave. I was like, damn. Esau you can't even leave the nest. God damn, boy. Through. And I love it, man. I love they complain about nigga shit. That's nigga life. So-called nigga life, man. We used to that shit.
Right.
They get used to that shit in damn second, first grade. You ain't got shit. You ain't got much. You got to work what you got. Goddamn. And Jake always flourished what we got. That's why, but that's how the Lord really didn't want us to give us too much because we get too comfortable. Mm-hmm. And that's what you see. Jake flourished with the little bit he got. Imagine if you get a lot. And that's what you see a lot of these niggas. What the scripture said, gift destroyed the heart. And that's what you see. That's why the Most High, he just keeps his people at a lower state because Jake could take over this place. Really? Esau knows that. That's why Esau has to use misinformation to the fullest. And all his movies and everything is history. If Jake just knew an increment of really, like we're telling him everything, but if Jake always knew, this place would have been done. But the spirit of the Lord had it where we had to go through these curses. We had to go through this slavery, man. But we're being risen up through the spirit of coming back unto ourselves, man. And that's why you see the fall of Esau. You see what Sirach, the 10th chapter, you see it transition the worlds, which is so beautiful, man. Here it is. We're rejoicing and happy, cheering on the Lord. Esau sad. That's that one meme when you got that Jake looking out the window, like happy as hell. And you got the Edomite, one of the brothers got the Edomite looking at the mountain, the rock. This is spirit ain't looking. He looking at like the world is ending. And Jake over here happy, like, yes, the kingdom. Yes.
I get that.
That's us, bro. We looking like, yes, you're done. You're done. You're done, Esau.
I got that for you. 2nd Ezra 6:9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Because look, this is the right hand, that's the left. The Most High is showing his power in his right hand, and he's casting down that left hand, man. So Esau, Edom, you're done, man. That's why the scripture says, stand down with thy enchantments, and thou shalt be able to profit. You ain't going to be able to profit, man. You're not going to win. This is a battle that you will not win, Esau. You ain't ready to face the living power of Yahweh Shah, man. We can't wait. We can't wait. That's the thing, though. We can't wait. We excited when we talk about that. That's our faith really lies within the heaven, and it's more of us than with you, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's why he's so afraid, because there's nothing you can do about it. That's why he has to get that anti-word out there, because once Jake rise up, and what you seeing with Montgomery, it's a fucking wrap, man. This society is it's already gonna be done, but it's Jake gonna be on that ass, man. He's all like, no. He's all like, no, we gotta shut this shit down.
God, that's why they're gonna try to stop the word, man. But hey, everything's on the Lord's timing. So that's pretty much all I had.
God, man, that's all I had too, man. Apparatus, our Lord willing. The lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right. So yeah, we're gonna close out right here. We want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect that's out here laboring in all truth and sincerity to you. We say shalom.
Shalom. Kram Yasharala.
Shalom, Yasharala.
Bob the Ball.
Bob the Ball. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.